Hey guys, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 Call of Duty games of all time. And to be starting off the list at number 5, for me would have to be Call of Duty World at War. The reason I like this game so much was it was a game changer. Obviously, it was sort of not next generation, but obviously it was more advanced, sort of World War II. Obviously Call of Duty 1 through 3, obviously we're all set in World War II, but obviously this sort of, we've been on sort of like, a bit more better, graphics wise. It was a bit more later in the times, and it also introduced us to Call of Duty Zombies, which we know now is really popular. I haven't seen Call of Duties in a while. Last time I saw Call of Duty Zombies was Black Ops 4. But I remember coming home from school and just playing with friends on Zombies. It was fantastic. Everyone got really excited over the sort of ray gun. So I would put as number 5. Also, the maps were fantastic. You had you did have the prestige systems. I can't remember how far they went. But also that was amazing. You had also sort of like Bounty Betty's Type 99s, the Tommy Gun, Springfield's Car 98Ks. You had sort of really, really iconic and excellent guns. So, and the reason it's number 5 and not higher up is, the story was excellent, but other Call of Duty sort of took that place. Don't get me wrong though. World at War had a fantastic story. But for me, there was other ones out there were sort of more gripping and had sort of better cliffhangers. But also, World at War did have one of my favourite missions, which was the one where you're over the Pacific and you're in the plane and you have to go or switch over to different sort of cannons on the plane. So that was one of my favourite missions. Also, you had the sniper one when you were with the Russian, and also the final mission where you sort of burned down the Nazi flag. So some really good missions in that one. And that is number 5, guys. And going on to number 4 now. At number 4, now I couldn't really choose because I had so many for number 4. I'm gonna go with Black Ops 1. The reason I've put Black Ops 1 here is because well, Black Ops 1, obviously, as I say, it also had zombies on it, and the maps on zombies on that were really good. It had, obviously, one I remember the most was Pentagon, which was called 5. That was so iconic. Obviously, you had sort of free story building. Obviously, you had the top lobby. You had the sort of brief room. Obviously, where the war room. I think that's the best way to describe it. And you also had obviously the lab. And also every so often the mad scientists would come and you would steal your guns, and obviously you'd have to kill them to get all your guns back. And obviously you had to go around and activate, you had to get all the way from DEFCON 5 to DEFCON 1 to activate the lab, I believe. Missions on that, I don't really remember the missions too well on that one. I know they were good, but they didn't really stand out for me. It was more or less the gameplay and zombies which stuck out for me. So that's why I'm placing that at number 4. Obviously, the maps, I wouldn't say they're better than World at Wars, but they're sort of on par. They were really good, and they were 100% different. And from what I remember, I don't think there was a Call of Duty in between World at War and Black Ops that actually had zombies. So henceforth, why I'm putting that at number 4. And going on to number 3. Now this one, a lot of you probably wouldn't put as number 3 and probably put higher, but it's gonna have to be Modern Warfare 2. The reason that I'm putting Modern Warfare 2 there is not only did I have a fantastic storyline, and the multiplayer was phenomenal. Obviously, I remember it had Airport, which obviously everyone camped it. It was one of the most iconic maps, and it didn't have zombies, but what it did have was Spec Ops, which was sort of like a 4-player sort of side mission sort of thing, which is really good. Now, a lot of people put this as number 3 because they sort of see it as one of the greater CODs. I disagree with that. It is one of the greater Call of Duties that was released at the time, but for me, it wasn't the sort of the better ones that Aussie always says. There is. Now I will get into this, but there is a Call of Duty that does stand out for me, but Modern Warfare 2 for me will always be, you know, one of the best. I can't remember what the map was called, but it's when you're on top of the rooftop, sort of like a skyline. I think it was. I know it wasn't skyline, but that one, that was a good one. That was a nice close quarter one, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rate Modern Warfare 2 at number 3. So going through the list, number 5 is World at War, 4 is Black Ops 1, and 3 is Modern Warfare 2. Okay guys, so at number 2 it's gonna have to be Call of Duty 3. The reason this is Call of Duty, I've put this at number 2 is because this is the first ever Call of Duty I played. This is what got me into the whole sort of Call of Duty scene. And back then when I had it for the Xbox 360, you know, back then I was just playing sort of, you know, Halo and Gears of War. But then I got introduced to Call of Duty and I fell in love with this first person shooter. I thought Halo was great, but then I saw this and I thought, you know, this is just even better. And also, you know, as you can see, they have evolved so much from you know, sort of Call of Duty 1 to the current Modern Warfare. You know, the games have advanced so much. I never played the multiplayer, I only played the campaign. I mean, back then, you know, not a lot of people were online as much as what it is today. But, yeah, a lot of people probably would grow up with Call of Duty 1, you know, kids, you know, today would probably grow up with, you know, sort of Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops or even Ghost, you know. But for me, I grew up with Call of Duty 3, and that's why, in my opinion, it is one of the greater games. And obviously I'm so thankful for that game because that's what got me into that game. So at number 2 I'm going to be putting Call of Duty 3. And just before I get to the number 1 top spot, guys, if you came this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with my daily content, which I'll be doing reviews, gameplay, and, you know, just top 5 and top 10s and all sorts. So don't forget to do that, guys. And also it goes a long way and it does show your support for the channel. Now, number 1. My number 1 pick for Call of Duty. This was hard because a lot of the ones I mentioned I did want to put further up, mixing about, but, you know, realistically thinking about this, it's been hard. But at number 1 spot I'm gonna have to put Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare. And why? Because in my opinion, that kicked off the whole Call of Duty saga. The first 3, obviously, you know, were sort of the you know, old school, the others, you know, sort of the grandfathers of the COD, you know, world. But Modern Warfare, the first one, COD 4, kicked it off. You know, that was the one sort of kids come home from school, you know, and just straight on the Xbox or PlayStation and literally spend hours on. Because that was the game that sort of introduced, you know, quick scope and no scopes and 360s and all that. Even the missions were fantastic, and I was reading a little, you know, a little article about this, but the scene in Call of Duty 4 where just the two of you and you're sort of in ghillie suits and you're crawling through like sort of that little field, and all the tanks and military vehicles are going over you. That was made by one guy. One guy literally made that whole entire map, which that is damn impressive. I believe he made the map or he designed the map, but either way, one person was involved with that whole entire thing. Which, in my opinion, that is just absolutely damn impressive. So also you got the amazing campaign, you got the massive twist where Shepard kills your character and Ghost, which hurt a lot of fans because Ghost is, I'm sorry to say this, but the best character in the whole entire franchise. I know you've got like Surprise and Soap, but you know, Ghost was the one, and you know, Ghost is my favourite character. I'm good. I can't play him on Modern Warfare. I missed this season. I got into Modern Warfare season 1. Season 3. Season 3 was out. Season 4 was coming out, and so yeah. Now a lot of you are probably thinking, you know, why have I not included this Modern Warfare? Well, this Modern Warfare is not a whole entire new Call of Duty. It's a remake of. I'm trying to think now. I don't think it's the first one. No, it is the first one. I think it's the first or second, but I haven't played the campaign on this, so I can't remember. But you know, I've included both Beta Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, which is one of the two. So either way, you know, this has already made the entry. And also, going back to Call of Duty 4, the multiplayer, you know, the Desert Eagle, which was one of the most popular guns. You have the P90, M4, the AK-47, G36. You know, you had all these iconic guns. You know, and so in my opinion, you know, that's why Call of Duty 4 will be and always will be the best. You know, World at War, which came in number 5, kicked off zombies. Number 4 was Black Ops 1, and that kicked off, you know, sort of a different era. You know, Cold War, we never had that. We had Modern Warfare, and we had World War 2, but we never had something different. I kicked that off. Modern Warfare 2, you know, sort of introduced us to some more hardcore sort of missions, gameplay and multiplayer, and obviously all that. But guys, this is the end of the video, but sorry I had to edit real quick. But guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest content I'll be posting daily. So until next time guys, take care.